Hey guys, what's up? It's Brooke. I hope you're having an incredible day. Today I wanted to come at you guys with the worst products of 2016 for me. Now, I am not mentioning every single product that I hated in 2016. One, because I don't keep products I don't like for the most part. I will toss them, I will give them to a friend. I also return products if I don't like them, so I don't have every single product. If I can remember a product that I didn't like that I don't physically have with me, I will definitely talk about it, maybe insert pictures or videos or something. But yeah, we're gonna start off with products I have in front of me and then, you know, go to products maybe I don't have with me, back and forth, who the heck knows. Stay tuned. Now this product is one that I was really excited about, and it's not that it's horrible. Now I know this video is like the worst products of 2016 or disappointing products of 2016. This one was more of like a disappointment than like, this is actual crap. I have some of those, but this was more just like, really? Like, really? This is the Bon Jovi palette from the Bomb Cosmetics, and I was extremely disappointed with this palette. Now, there are some good shades, don't get me wrong, but this shade up here is basically the reason that I'm disappointed with this palette. They just, it swatches beautifully. Honestly, it's a little powdery, but then when you put it on your eye, imagine this with a brush. That's how it goes on your eye. Okay. We're demonstrating because apparently this palette wants to look good on camera. I feel like that always happens. So I would take a nice brush for this. Very powdery, but honestly I can deal with it. Just gotta tap off some excess for a few days. And then let me swatch it here. It looks like a bruise on me, okay? I know you might be saying, well, it's just like a light shade or something, but that's not what I expected. I expected it to look exactly how it looks here, and that is not what it looks like. It's just so sheer and not good. Now, there are some shades in here I like, but then also I want to say this one, this Alice Copper shade, I will get another brush. I normally would use like a fluffy brush with this in the crease. What is that? What is that shade? That's not that shade. I don't know, like finger swatches, it swatched beautifully, but there are just a few shades in here I'm not obsessed with. Now I do like these two, like highlighter and blush, and then I haven't tried the lip colors. I do wish this palette had a little bit more to offer, honestly. There's another shade in here that I'm very disappointed with as well. It's this Rem shade right here. I'm not gonna use a brush for this one. It's just, it flakes away in like 20 seconds. I feel like this is a palette that I can't blend with. I need to pack on my eyelid and then that's it. There's no blending with this because they just blend away. Now I have the Nude Tude palette from the Balm and I really like it. I feel like it works well, doesn't blend away to nothingness, but these do, and that really disappoints me. I've heard Emily Noel 83, one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, talk about this palette, love this palette, you know, mention it often, but I don't know, maybe, like I said, these just need to be packed on. I probably will just have to wet them whenever I use them with water or a setting spray or something, but for what I thought it would be, it's not what I wanted. So this is a very disappointing product for me for that reason. I would say half of the shades in here are worth it, and half of them are definitely not, in my opinion. Speaking of eyeshadow palettes, I just remembered one that is actually back at school because I did not bring it home with me, but it is the Smashbox. I want to say it's a full exposure palette or double exposure palette. I always forget, but I really don't like it. I feel like it's very powdery and it doesn't come off on the eyes very well. You have to wet it if you want the shadows to work. They're not very smooth. It's just very disappointing overall. I will try to insert a picture right here of what the actual palette looks like. It looks beautiful, so pretty, but on the actual eyes it is very disappointing and I do not recommend that palette. I don't think they sell it in Sephora anymore, but they sell it at like CCOs, or I'm sure you can find it somewhere online or something, and I would not recommend it. I'm not sure how other Smashbox shadows are in general, but that palette is crap. I really hate it. I do like one shadow in that palette, so either I'm going to depot it or I don't really know what I'm going to do, but yeah, not a big fan of it overall. My next disappointing product of 2016 is this polka dot blush from City Color. This is in the shade Tea Party. Have I even used this? No. You want to know why? I can't open it. Now, I'm going to show you. I have two other blushes from this range. This one is in the shade Sweet 16. Very easy to open. I'm like, it's so easy. I could do this in my sleep. I could do this one-handed. Could I do this? I can't do it one-handed, but I can, you know, open it with two hands. I also have the shade see, this one is Princess Cake Pop. This is a super pretty light pink, like cool toned, and boom. So simple to open, beautiful packaging. It's like very childish, but I like that. And with this one in Tea Party, I can't open it, okay? I literally for the life of me can't open it. So the only way I can open it is by using tweezers and like sticking them up there. And even then, apparently, I'm not very good at this. There we go. I don't know what the heck's wrong with it. I have like scratched the actual packaging trying to open it because the tweezers, after they open it, will like slide down on the plastic. It's really, really annoying. Like I said, I've never used this before because I can't ever get into it in the morning and it's not something I want to fuss with. And I tried leaving it open a little bit, but then, you know, something will hit it and it'll slam shut. So once it closes, like, I can't get in this product. It makes me very, very annoyed, to be honest, because like, what the heck? Why do I have to like pick at it? And then it messes up the packaging. Oh my god. I literally can't get back in it now. I can't open this again. The tweezers aren't even working right now. So this genuinely makes me angry. I can't. Like, I can't open it. Moving on. By the way, I would like to just say, if you love these products, that is perfect. That's incredible for you. These just don't work for me. And I always see these videos and people are talking about products that I love and I'm like, what the heck? How do you hate that? So I totally get it. If there's a product in here that you love, don't be offended about it. But yeah, I love that blush, like the color, and I've used the other ones in that line. The consistency is so, so smooth and beautiful, but to open it, I just can't. I can't. Obviously, that's more of like a packaging flaw, but it's still part of the product that makes it, you know, hard to open. If that was the only one I ever purchased, that would be my impression of that entire blush range in that brand. So I don't know. City Color is great, but that is so annoying. Let's discuss this. This is the Archery 2-in-1 Sculpting Setting Brow Crayon, I guess. This is from Soap and Glory. This looks like a super nice triangle pencil, but then when you do this, oh, it just broke off. Cute. Great. I'm like scratching myself getting this product out. It is so, so dry. It does not go in my eyebrows anymore because I don't know why, something happened to it. It's like super dry and crusty. I've tried to like do this and like kind of peel off some layers, but no matter what layer you go to, it's just like so waxy. It hurts. It's just not a good product at all. I would not recommend this. But it does have a little setting gel on this side, which is incredible and sets really well. It's super nice and it's clear. I love that gel, especially if you have like flyaways in your hair. I use that too. The actual product is a great color for me, but it's too hard. And even if you get it in your eyebrows, blending it out, it's not a thing. I can't believe it literally just broke on camera. That shows how dry it is. And I literally got this in August and right now it's December. So, and it was like that probably in September. So, disappointed. Ugh. Another palette I actually don't have with me because I returned to the store, it was that bad, is the Moondust palette from Urban Decay. I hated that palette. Now, when I was swatching them, I thought it was beautiful. I even took a video. I don't know if I have that video anymore because I have a new phone now and I don't have the pictures from my old phone onto my new one. If I can find it, I will insert it right here. Now that looks incredible. It looks great. Super, super nice. Looks like it swatches incredibly well. But the thing I hate about the Moondust palette is that the glitter in the shadows is not the same shade as the actual shadow. So let's say it was a green shade. The green shade had, you know, green pigment, but the actual glitter slash sparkles in it were silver. So that's okay if you have, you know, like slightly a sparkly shade or something, but once you have like greens and blues, you want it to match the shade, or at least I do. So when I put it on my eyes, it looked like I had, you know, green eyeshadow on with silver glitter like randomly on my eye. It wasn't even like completely smooth, obviously, because it was a shadow, it wasn't a pigment. It just looked horrible. I was sending pictures to my friends and I was like, what is this? So I, you know, returned it because I genuinely could not deal with it. I hate it so much. So that's another product that I genuinely despise from this past year. I love Urban Decay. I have, you know, 4 of their eyeshadow palettes, actually 5 of their eyeshadow palettes. They're great, but that one, horrible. Now this is a lip paint from Tattoo Junkie, I believe is the brand. I got this at Walmart because Tati, Glam Life Guru, bought these and was talking all about them, how great they were. This is in the shade Tickled Pink. Now this is a very cool toned neon pink, and I honestly am not against the shade. It's showing up a little bit lighter on camera. It's more vibrant in person. The smell is great on these, but there is no stopper, so that means that it is always going to come out super goopy, or maybe there is, but the stopper is horrible in my opinion. It does not get off enough product. And also, these are not opaque. Now, the ones I have at least are not very opaque. This is in Tickled Pink. I also have another one that's more of a purple shade. That one is not as bad, so that's why I'm not featuring it. But this color specifically is horrible. I don't know, it does not set very well, and it cracks so badly. Now, I have tried Kat Von D, Kylie Cosmetics. I'm trying to think what else. You know, Tarte lip paints, those types of things. I've tried a bunch of different liquid lipsticks or just like long wearing lipsticks, and they don't have to be this bad. They really don't. So I'm just not a big fan of this at all. I think when I first bought them, I was like, these are great, can't wait to wear them, or I've worn it before, they're pretty good. No, not after I've tried really great liquid lipsticks. These do not stand up. Plus, you need a lip liner under this because it does not cover evenly your lips. It like will be super streaky. I know this kind of color is hard to do for brands, but still, why sell it if you don't do it right? The last product I have to talk to you guys about is from Wet n Wild. This is their Color Icon Brow Pencil. This is in Blonde Moments. The shade for me is wrong, but besides that, the formula, that is what I'm talking about. Now, this is kind of like a green looking shade, but I mean, it might work for somebody. Now, it's a very soft pencil, but that comes at a fault because this pencil is too soft to where it will smudge off like that. Just like anywhere. Now, let's let this set while I'm talking and we'll revisit it. So we're talking, we're chatting. It does not set. It always, I don't know, when I used to wear my eyebrows like super boxy and just like kind of gross, honestly, I would use this to fill in the beginning of my eyebrows and kind of draw, you know, fake hairs almost instead in like the very front. Oh, this also just broke too. Cute. In the very front of my eyebrows, and it would never set, so I would have to set it with a powder. Otherwise, if I touched it, it would smear all over my face. Now, I understand it's a super cheap product and everything, but once again, if a brand cannot do a product well, why put it out in your range? Why just pretend that it's good? You know, I guess like for the profit or something, but still, it's not representing your brand very well, so like what's the point of doing it? I don't know. The spoolie on here, I don't think that's bad. I don't have any issues with it. I have found that the cap for the spoolie, keep in mind mine just broke off the end, but the cap for the actual spoolie does not actually like click on, so it just like sits on there almost and it could like fall off. That's just, it's annoying. I love Wet n Wild, so the fact that they put out things like this annoys me. So let's revisit this. It's been a little bit. Yeah, we're just smearing. Now, to some people, that might not be a big deal. They might just set it with powder. They might say, just wait a little bit longer, it'll set. But I want my eyebrow products to set pretty quickly because I don't want this to happen at all during my day, so don't like this. I probably will just throw this away. I actually have a few unopened ones of these because I thought this was the best product ever, and then I realized, no. Nope, it's not. So guys, I know this video was a little bit more negative and talking bad about products that you might love, but I really just had to talk about these things because, I don't know, I just wanted to share my opinions, and also it's kind of a fun video to see at the end of the year what products you hated throughout the year. I hope you guys like this video. Nonetheless, let me know in the comments below products that you hate, whether they're super hyped up, whether you never heard of them before but you bought them on a whim and they were crap. Let me know. I would love to, you know, hear about them. So thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, comment, thumbs up, and all that jazz, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.